Welcome to another iCube tips and tricks video. In this video, I'll be teaching how to do official scrambles. So if you want to read the moves on the screen to do a solve that look like this, I'll be teaching that. And also, if you just want to learn how to scramble smoothly for fun, I'll be teaching that as well. So the first step, just like scrambled eggs, you'll crack the cube and pour it in the pan, and then you just scramble it up. Whee! Whenever you're doing an official scramble, it will have a bunch of moves, and then it'll have a picture below that of what the cube each side should look like. And so whenever you're doing an official scramble, you always want to hold the green side facing you and then the white side facing up. If you hold it with this orientation and you do the moves, then each side should look like the pictures that are below the scramble. If you don't know the names of moves, like R and U, I did make a video where I just teach in general how the Rubik's Cube works. Towards the end of that video, I teach all the different moves. So I'll link that video in so that you can learn those if you haven't learned that yet. So for an official scramble example, we'll be doing this scramble that is on the screen. Once you have finished the scramble, the next thing you want to do is check the picture below it to make sure you've done it right. So how that works is if you look at the centers, you'll see on the top one is the white in the middle, then below that is the green, then below that is the yellow side. And then if you go back up to the green, then you go left, that will be the orange center, then going right again, green again, now the red and the blue. So that is how you check each side of the little picture. You can check piece for piece, but what I normally do is I'll just check a couple sides and I look for blocks. Like I look for white side, there's a red block, blue block, green block. If I see that, I move on. And then for the next side, for the green, I see a blue block and then two whites right here. And just a little tip, yellow and white look really similar in the pictures. So you can look really close and check. If it's white or yellow, I just know it's right. But yeah, it's kind of weird. It looks the same color. And then next after that, I normally just check one more side. So looking at the red side, I see a yellow block and then a red L. So I would know that this scramble is good. So there you go. So that is all for an official scramble. When you hold green in the front, white on top, you do the moves, and then you check the picture to make sure you did it right. So that is how you do an official scramble and check it. But now, if you want to learn how to do the smooth scramble, I'll be teaching that. Whether you want to just do solves for fun, or if you just want to spin it around and look cool, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So if you're just a beginner and you do not feel ready for that yet, you can just do any type of random turns and just rotating the cube. And then eventually, that will get the job done. Just a couple moves scrambles up the cube pretty good. But if you want to learn how to do it smoothly, what you want to do is start slowly. And I pretty much just do R and L moves. And then I let it sometimes do wide moves on its own or just regular moves. And then in between that, I'll do a U or maybe an F and then almost like a B with your finger back here. And then a U prime with this finger. Then I'll do some push U prime moves. And then I can even, sometimes I'll do pushes with my ring fingers like that. And you pretty much want to just start out really slow doing any type of random move. And at first, it takes an insane amount of patience and it's very frustrating. It took me like a month to finally get the patience to try this. But then over time, as you start getting more comfortable, you can just speed up a little bit. And if you ever find yourself having to pause, you're probably going too slow and you should slow down. But then eventually you can just keep speeding up until you feel comfortable to just smoothly go. I don't know what I'm saying. And eventually, now it just feels comfortable to do any type of random moves. And you can just do a smooth scramble. if you're ever just in the mood to do some fun random solves. Another thing I've heard people do is they'll practice new algorithms that they're working on. That doesn't really work for me though, because then I just end up being choppy with it. But if that's something you want to try, you can do that. Or if you're trying to learn new finger tricks, you could probably even try to do, like, I think these are S moves or E moves, and mix those in there. And you can always do it slowly and practice new finger tricks. You can try new wide U or wide D moves. So if you're learning new finger tricks, that could be a way you could practice them. And once you finish that and you check the cube and it looks scrambled, then you're good to go and you can do your solve. That is all for this video where we learn how to scramble a cube. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you on the next one. What? No, just, yeah, whatever, okay. Oh my gosh. And that is it. Goodness sakes. Do you want to hold the light on it again? It's gonna be hard to hold that stuff. I don't think so.